we now know at this point is that 10 Israeli citizens as well as 4 Thai hostages have been handed over to the Red Cross and are now en route towards freedom. That has been coming in, developing this evening against 30 Palestinian prisoners that will be released once they are back in Israeli territory. 30 Palestinian prisoners, the list made up of 15 women and 15 minors. Now, what we'd heard earlier was that there'd been some small problem with what Hamas blamed on logistics, seemingly confirmed by the Israeli side, saying it was down to technical reasons, but it seems those problems have been overcome. Now, all of this comes after an earlier release on Wednesday, Hamas releasing 2 Russian citizens who are now back in Israeli territory, being checked out with medical evaluations. Hamas said that was a gesture towards Russian President Vladimir Putin. Now, the question has to be asked. This truce is set to expire very early on Thursday morning. The question is whether it's going to be able to be prolonged or not. There are negotiations going on with Qatar mediating between both sides. Israel had previously said that it would have been happy to continue abiding by the terms of the truce, 10 Israeli prisoners per day in return for 30 Palestinian prisoners, as long as those exchanges were going to keep coming. However, it seems that both sides at this point are not quite there. We're not entirely sure yet whether or not it's going to be prolonged. The Qatari foreign ministry has been saying that it was mediating, potentially moving towards an agreement over the male hostages that were being held, with discussions taking place over the fate of Israeli soldiers still in Hamas' hands. Now, it's extremely difficult to know exactly how far apart the two sides yet are. But Benjamin Netanyahu himself saying that they would definitely be returning to a state of conflict and overt military offensive if the truce was not going to be prolonged, that they would be going back to war.